Alright, your new assignment is called a flexagon or a paper kaleidoscope. You're looking at a finished product, and it's called a paper kaleidoscope because it turns over on itself, and it's different colors, and so it's kind of like a kaleidoscope. And it will just keep turning and turning all by itself forever as long as you're careful with it. Careful with it. I have these that I've had for over a decade, and they still work. That's the finished product. Now, in order to do this, you need 7 square pieces of paper. 5 inches square is the most optimum size to use. And the finished product that I just showed you is 5 inches square. So measure carefully and make sure that it's square. And you need 7 of them, preferably different colors. If you don't have a ruler, you can take a regular sized piece of paper and fold it in half like this one right here, and that gives me a measurement of 5.5 inches because the paper is 11 by 8.5, and half of 11 is 5.5. So now you can use the width of this paper to mark on your other paper. Sorry. And so you just lay it on the paper, and it's 5.5 inches, and you make a dot, 5.5, and you move it down, you make another dot. It's always best to make 2 dots, that way you get a good straight line. Now you can use the edge of your paper to draw the line. Real simple. Now, you turn it the other way. You can use the same paper, turn the paper, measure 5.5 inches from the edge, 5.5 inches from the edge, draw 2 dots. Now you can use your paper again, the edge of your paper, to draw the line. And there's a 5.5 inch square. 5 inch square is still the best. If it's too small, if it's smaller than 5 inches, it's harder to fold. If it's bigger than 5 inches, it doesn't work as well, but 5.5 inches is close enough. Okay, here's my 5 inch paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is fold it in half diagonally. I'm careful to line up the edges and match the point. Now I pick it up and I use something. I'm using a pen this time to make a crease. I don't have my bone folder like I had in my last video. Somebody took it out of my room. So now I open it up and then I fold it diagonally the other way. Alright, now I got this little pyramid shape. I cave in one side, I cave in the other side, and I give it a good crease. Now I have a pyramid shape that will stand up. It'll stand up just like that. Now I got 2 sides of the same pyramid. So I take one side and I fold one point up to the top point of the pyramid. Take my pen and make a good crease. Creases are essential. I take the other one and I fold it up to the tip. And I make a crease. And then I turn it over and do the same thing again. Fold the tip up to the point. Crease it. Fold the other one up. And give it a good crease. Now I open it up. The ones that I just folded. And I take the tip and I fold it to the center on the bottom this time. instead of to the point, and I crease it. I do the other side the same. Fold the tip into the center on the bottom and crease it. Flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Make sure my creases are good. The creases are important. I got this envelope looking shape on both sides now. And I open up the tabs that I just folded. Now, I'm going to take the tab one at a time, and I'm going to push the tabs in. Okay? I got the tab between my fingers. See, I have 4 of them. And I open up the back slightly, and then I have the 2 creases, and it makes a flat face, and I hold the tab between my fingers and I push the tab into the center and give it a crease. Now, here's something that you don't want to mistake. Don't take the tab and push the tab in. Open it up. You put the tab in like that, it's incorrect. It'll look square. Okay? If you've done it right, you hold the tab, you push the tab in, and it leaves you with a diamond shape. You can see that diamond. Now I go around and I do all 4 corners the same. Hold that tab between my fingers, open it up behind it a little bit. And if you have good creases, it should fold in. Now I got this diamond shape. 1/2 of this diamond will fold up. So I fold it up. And I turn it over and do the same thing. And now I have a diamond shape that has a split on one side to the center, from the top to the center. And I give it a good crease, because that's the end of the folding for this one. Now I'm going to open it up a little bit and let you see it. And you can see that I have shapes. And I have, if you divided this exactly down the middle, it's symmetrical, which means it's exactly the same on both sides. I'm going to take another one. Here's one that I already folded. I'm going to open it up just a little bit, not much. And 1/2 of this second one goes into 1/2 of the first one. And if I've done it good, and I've measured good, and cut my paper square, and I've made good creases, then it fits exactly 1/2, and then I can fold it all up. And now it looks like 1, but it's actually 2. So now, that's how you put them together. You see it? 1/2 fits into 1/2 of the other one. And it should fit perfectly. Now you take all 7 pieces and put them together like this. You fold each one exactly the same, and they all go together. Here's an example of what they look like when they're all together. That's all 7 paper pieces together. Now you're going to need to take them and gently, carefully turn them around so that you can put 1/2 of the last 2 together. This is a little more difficult. It may be the most difficult part. Don't get discouraged. Just keep trying until you get it. And once you get it, just give it little pinches along the creases where it fits together. And there it is. It's put together. And now, if it works, I did it right. If it doesn't work, I didn't do it right. And when you're rolling it on itself, be very careful. And look at that, it works. My paper kaleidoscope. Although the proper term for it is flexagon. And that's it. There's your project for coming up. Any questions? Email me.
garden vida, honey. Don't you know that I'm loving you? In a garden vida, baby. Don't you know that I've always been true?